Good afternoon, girls and boys. We'd like to talk or read a story for Miles, Avery, Prim and Sage, or Sage, Prim, Avery and Miles. And this is called Wombat Stew. We'd like to introduce Wombat to you. Pretty small wombat. Okay, so one day on the banks of the Billabong, a very clever dingo caught a wombat. Where's that wombat? Is he screaming and yelling because he doesn't want to be caught? Oh, poor wombat. And he decided to make Wombat Stew. Wombat Stew. Gooey, brewy, yummy, chewy, wombat stew. Whoa, I wonder how tasty that will be. Platypus came ambling up the bank. Good day, Dingo, he said, snapping his bill. What is all that water for? Well, I'm brewing up a gooey, chewy stew with that fat wombat, replied Dingo, with a very toothy grin. Hope that wombat's okay there, Poppy. If you ask me, said Platypus, the best thing for a gooey stew is mud. Big blocks of Billabong mud. Blocks of mud, Dingo laughed. What a good idea. Righto, in they go. So Platypus scooped up big blocks of mud with his tail and tipped them into the billy can. Yummy, yummy. And around the bubbling billy, Dingo danced and sang, Wombat Stew, Wombat Stew, gooey, brewy, yummy, chewy, Wombat Stew. Here's the bubbling billy, lots of flames. Waltzing out from the shade of the iron bark came Emu. She arched her graceful neck over the brew. Oh, ho, ho, Dingo, she fluttered. What have we here? Gooey, chewy, wombat stew, boasted Dingo. If only you were a little bit more chewy, she sighed. But don't worry, a few feathers will set it right. Feathers, Dingo smiled. Oh, that could be chewy. Righto, in they go. So into the gooey brew, Emu dropped her finest feathers. Around and around the bubbling billy, Dingo danced and sang, do it with us, Wombat Stew, Wombat Stew, crunchy munchy for my lunchy, Wombat Stew. Better show you the photo. There he is, dancing around. Along came old blue-tongued lizard. He came sliding off his sun-soaked stone. Silly Dingo, he hissed. There are no flies in this stew. Can't be wombat stew without crunchy flies in it. And he stuck out his bright blue tongue. There's lots to be said for flies, agreed Dingo, rubbing his paws together. Righto, in they go. So Lizard snapped 100 flies from the air with his long tongue and flipped them into the gooey, chewy stew. Around and around the bubbling billy, Dingo danced and sang. Wombat stew, wombat stew, crunchy munchy for my lunchy, wombat stew. There's the platypus and the emu and the blue-tongued lizard watching, and the dingo, of course, watching the billy. Up through the red dust popped Echidna. No, we don't have an echidna. Okay. Wait a minute, not so fast, he bristled, shaking the red dust from his quills. Now, I've been listening to all this advice, and it takes from me, for a munchy stew, you need slugs and bugs and creepy crawlies. There's the echidna with all those spikes. Dingo wagged his tail. Why, I should have thought of that. Righto, in they go. So Echidna dug up all sorts of creepy crawlies and dropped them into the gooey, chewy, crunchy stew. Oh my gosh, look at all those bugs. It's going to be such a tasty stew. The very clever Dingo stirred and stirred, all the while singing. Wombat stew, wombat stew, hot and spicy, oh so nicey, wombat stew. Oh, there he is, stirring it, and there's the other animals watching on. Oh, what's going to happen next? Just then, the sleepy-eyed koala climbed down the scribbly gum tree. Look here, he yawned. Any bush cook knows you can't make a spicy stew without gum nuts. Leave it to the koala to think of gum nuts, Dingo laughed. Righto, in they go, and into the gooey, chewy, crunchy, munchy stew, Koala shook lots and lots of gum nuts. Good on you, Koala. Aha, cried Dingo. Now my stew is missing only one thing. What's that? Asked the animals. That fat wombat. Oh, poor wombat. Wait, stop. Hang on, Dingo. You can't put that wombat into the stew yet. Oh, I wonder why. Why not? Because you haven't tasted it. Oh, righto, I'll taste it. And that very clever Dingo bent over the billy and took a great big slurp of the stew. Ah! I'm poisoned, he howled. You've all tricked me. Oh, poor Dingo. And he dashed away deep into the bush, and he never sang that song again. Wombat stew, wombat stew, ooey gooey brewy, yummy chewy, wombat stew. And the wombat lived happily ever after. The end. That was called the
Wombat Stew.
Bye.